doing it during the course of Nanyang, and no one's doing it here again. He's got to use the split. I don't know if he lives with it. Yeah, he's got to use the split straight up. Here. He might be able to turn here.
They need to go for the risk.
They look at the heels there. They're going to actually take the risk out of the fight. Oh, hang on, yeah, Jesus. The courier will get itself out. Sherman is there. Should be the casualty here. No, maybe not. Solo keeps him alive. The Stampede's there. They'll disengage with the two of them. They're still looking to try and control his bristleback, but I don't know if they've got the damage to kill him. They'll throw him up in the air, and now we just try and turn. S4's now lost the split, and they may just lose the brew. S4 just getting himself onto the edge of the fight. No one's just walking this off, though. The crossbase tags come out. The Sonic Wave is through. Brings Shoma low. No one. He just doesn't care about it. There's your doom. They're dropping everything down on this bristleback. They want to kill him. They should be able to now with the plasma field. They have found one. They've found two, and that's going to be a third one. So they do find the kills. They lose Loader as Mag turns up. He's got a DD. Now let's see if they can find themselves a fourth kill here. Bulldog's trying to chase it, but he hasn't got the scorched earth again. Nuts, I don't know if he'll want to blink into that one. So it does end a 3-for-1, 3-for-2 if you factor in the fact that obviously Nuts at the beginning did die in the mid lane. Or did he get off to the drums? He might be going for it now, but he hasn't got the gold. In top lane, Mag's jump straight, and he's got a backup as well. No one has solo turn up, and they just melt through Bulldog here. He's going to go down. Tombstone's going to be taken here as well. They may just even look about diving for Ake. I mean, no one, he has a look in. He's not going to quite go 2 balls deep. Nuts looking for the kill on 3, relocated solo, and he should be able to find the IO here. The Stampede of the tether isn't going to be quite enough, but they might find a turnaround. Pashy jumps in with the blink, looking for Nuts. S4's there to back him up. Pashy's going to try for the TPI. He's not going to make it. Double kill for Nuts, but at the same time, top lane, no one and Ake moving in. They find the kill onto Loader, and now with the goo, they'll chase down Ake, and they should be able to find themselves this kill as well, and they do. Double kill for no one. Out Nuts. Oh, he just jumped the Nuts. What are you doing, you crazy SMB? You're going to lose your life. Triple kill for no one. And that was a little bit unnecessary there from the Quap. Oh, there's a relocating as well with a death port. They'll find the Quap. There's a doom drop down onto Solo. Solo trying to walk it off here, but he should go down. S4 comes in with a blink. They clap the primal split. They're trying to control no one, and no one's fairly low. Nuts is there as well here. They should be able to find the return on Bristleback, and they do. It did cost a buyback here for Nuts, but that's fine. Solo's actually going to buy back himself, but they've lost the Witch Doctor. They may even lose Mag here as well on the side of Vega. Bulldog, Nuts trying to move in. They've got the control here from the split rulings of S4, and they'll find it. Double kill for Nuts, and this has been a huge buyback from the Queen. He may even help them find more. And the blink 4 from S4, the clapper to Solo, and he does. Triple kill for Nuts off the back of that buyback. Fantastic buyback there from the Queen.
What a kill stealer, man.
Pretty much redeeming that feed that he gave on the top lane about 2 minutes ago. This point, 18 minutes in. They'll look for a fight here. S4 jumps over the clap. Primal split straight away. Bulldog looking for the opportunity to throw down a Doom. They'll have the control on Solo. Solo gets himself up to the high ground here. The fight getting split to the left and the right. The splits are going to chase down Solo here. And look at the Jukes here. Tethers himself across to Pasha, drawing S4 all around the fight at the same time. No one is still seeing it full up. They'll drop the Doom onto Shoma to make sure there isn't a death forward this fight. They will not even be able to find Solo. Solo, he's going to be fine. He gets himself out. Pasha gets himself back in with the blink and Hoostomp. Looking for the kill onto Bulldog. No one's there.
Wow!
The 3-man crush. This is beautiful from Vega. No moves to the side. Pasha is there. There'll be a solid wave onto the center. So it's a 1-for-1. And now Loader gets the static link out. But there's your death forward. Oh, Loader gets melted. S4's going to get himself out of the stunts there with the calf. He's falling low. He's already lost the split. And he'll find a kill up to IO. They do lose S4. They're 3 down on Alliance. It may be 4 as well, as Nuts is still in trouble. Max chasing down the Ake Undying with the help of no one. 4 dead. Nuts desperately trying to find something else for the side of Alliance. Looking for Shoma the Slayer, but Shoma, he's just jigging out. There's going to be a scream here. There's going to be... What? Okay. Blink TP. Mag tries to go for the blink cancel. Isn't going to find it. But Vega, they do find a favourable trade. They're taking 4 down, only losing 2.
Max on it.
Oh, and Mag, he's the one that's going to kill for the fight. They've got the control for S4, and they do with 4 up. So can they get him down? Yes! Not a chance for the plans, but the buyback will be straight there. But the deathfall from the low ground is doing a fair bit to the side of Alliance. Crimson Guards come out of Vega, and Bulldog's moving forward. Nuts gets the start to show us there. Now S4 will get off the promise split in the middle of the fight. Maybe they can turn. Sonic Wave burst down the Witch Doctor. They'll look for Solo to get himself tethered across to Mag. Bulldog blinks forward, looking for the chase, trying to get that IO down. At the same time, look at no one. He's caught between the splits. Mag gets the crush onto Bulldog. Solo incredibly low, 45 HP. May look to try and deny himself here to neutrals, and he will. He'll deny himself to the Mud Golems. At the same time, no one. Can they get him? Can they get the kill Alliance? No one incredibly low, but Pasha, he's there. He's got the back of no one, but the clap will kill Bristle. They will find Razor. Loader. There's going to be a buyback, in fact, from Solo here. Looks like he may try and come to save Mag, but he can't. Mag's already bursted down by the scream of Nuts. And Pasha and no one are still in the mid lane. Let's see if they can continue to fight. Nuts, he's got to be careful, because no one's looking for him. There's also the movement from Pasha on the Centaur. If you can find a blink Hoostomp, they'll be ready to go for round 2. Pasha. Here we go, and in fact, Bulldog jumps in. Now, he's jumped into an angry cow, and now with the quill spray taken up, Bulldog's going to walk himself out of it with a scorch there. Pasha gets forced away, but Nuts blinks forward with the scream from the high ground. No Solo with the heal. He's going to allow Pasha the time to CP out, but Pasha says, no, let's turn, let's fight. Bulldog looking for Solo, but the Crimson cards come out. He can't quite get the damage on the slows there. Nuts with a magical burst. Is it enough to bring down Solo? Solo trying to get himself on the stopping there. The tether across. He's not going to live, though. The kick damage from the Quap did finish off Solo. They found Nuts. Now can Nuts get himself out? Yeah, he's going to look for the straight TP. He's going to be able to get out in time. Yeah, trying to get him in for the bash. Doesn't work out. Nuts was still able to relocate, TP out of there. Pasha in a bit of trouble here. Caught between the three of them. They should be able to find the kill on Centaur. Shona's there for the high ground. Oh, the cast! The death one is beautiful! AK gets bursted. Pasha's still alive. Will finally go down to the scorched earth. Max going to look for the follow-up. Espo's actually got in. But is he going to be able to do it? The Joker Haze isn't enough. Max still gets the damage through.
Itself as a
and find the 2 kills. Loader and Bulldog now on the retreat.
I got the Centaur ult, and they're invincible.
Mid lane, Pasha is going for it here. There's going to be the relocate, bringing in Solo, and no one. The Doom's been dropped on the Bristleback. He's going to try and walk it off, and the heal's there for Solo. S4's going to look for the split, and the initiation. Nuts trying to move forward, trying to separate Solo from the team, but Mag's there with the crush. Straight on to Nuts. There'll be the relocate back from the IO, saving his teammate. Nuts is going to get healed up by the Soul Rip. They're still chasing down Pasha here with the Brewmaster split, and they will find the kill. So they get the kill onto Centaur. No one throwing out the go onto Nuts, but Nuts has got a blink. Should be able to get himself out of this. AK's still around on the mid lane. Loader getting up the standing, but here's Shoma. He's looking for the death ward. Is he going to last long though? As S4 finishes him off, Mag's now getting caught out as well. The Tombstone zombie slowing down a hell of a lot. Will get himself forced away. Gets the sprint off as well. Looks like Mag will be able to save himself. As Loader won't be able to chase that down as Solo. He's just sitting there healing up. No one. Starting to a fair bit of damage. S4, of course, does not have that Brewmaster anymore. The quill spray's building up. Can no one try and clear up here? Have they got the damage to kill this Brew? Mag pulls still, jumps straight back in, but Nuts will be there. Punishes Mag's over aggression, but no one just continues to move forward. Loader will not get off the static link. He's seeing a lot of physical damage here, and with that, they may be able to turn. No one pots the BKB, and now he's just going to try and look for Loader here. He's not got a lot of right click, but he's still got that physical from the quill sprays. Oh, he's actually going to back up here, no one. I was wondering if he was going to go super ham, but he realizes he's the only one left alive here. Alliance still had the full roster back on the map. Pasha, they've spotted him out here with his towards. They make a jump. Yes, they will straight in, but Pasha pops the stampede, literally taking no damage there with the Aghanim. He'll turn and taunt. Now he's got the 4-star slides to the left up the high ground, but let's see if they can fight this. Who's the coconut to Coco. They'll turn around, get the level death off. Nuts looking for Pasha. Blink for S4. They'll get this crit on. Max there with the crush onto 2, and now no one puts the BKB. They take down AK. Sonic Wave will connect onto both Shoma and Solo, but they're both still alive here. Loader getting incredibly low. No one's just manning up, punching through the lineup of Alliance. Will find Loader almost certainly. He's getting the misses, but the quill spray should find it with one more pop. And no, okay, you need to go back down if you want to get the kill, son. And he kind of chickened out too early. So he's not going to get the kill onto Loader. Loader will survive. Mag comes back in. They're looking elsewhere. They want to try and find Bulldog, but the split comes out. And they don't lose Bulldog. Bulldog will be able to walk himself away. Nuts gets the slow onto Mag, but Mag forces down to the low ground. They'll try and kill the Bristleback here. Do they have the damage to do it? They bring Bulldog back in. Bulldog said, no, I'm out of here. I don't want a part of this one. Pops the scorched earth. He starts to get the regen up. The split is now going to end.
Who's killing Mag?
Mag? What? Mag? He's going to be Nuts. Okay. All right. I think we're done here. I think it pretty crazy stuff. Straight on the racks. What are you actually going to do? Well, Bulldog jumps in, throws the Doom down onto Pasha. Nuts moves forward as well, but Mag gets the crush. The Sonic Wave flies out. S4! No one's just melting through them. S4 doesn't even get a chance for the split. And now no one trying to move forward for more. Onto Bulldog, latching onto the Doom. The physical damage is too much. Can he get it? But the slow is there. They've actually got the control. And now they'll look for the turn. They've found no one. They bring him down. So 3 dead. Plus the Pistol is going. So,
is he going to save it?
Yes. Okay, yes he is. Kind of fading out. I didn't quite see if he did get off the good static link there, Solo.
Is Solo getting out?
This man is a player.
Oh my god.
Man, I've got to be honest, his wisp position in this game has been on point. Oh, Shoma. Okay, Mag, jump straight onto Nuts. The Death Ward as well. They delete the Quap from the fight. Solo's there, walking around on the left side. Loader needs the static link wasn't successful now, so Loader needs to get himself away. Mag gets the crush off there. S4 comes in the middle of the fight, gets off the split. Looking to try and control Mag, but Mag, he's got the BKB there. They'll throw the Bristol into the center of this fight. Shoma's actually going to TP out of this one. Mag's still sticking around, but Bulldog's trying to chase him. Loader's moving forward as well, so it looks like Vega just trying to disengage from this one. They'll get the blink out on Mag. They're still throwing up the Bristleback. Alright, let's see if they can take down no one. The stun will be there onto Mag, stopping him from reinitiating, but it's not going to stop Pasha. Pasha moves back in, has got a stampede, now no one trying to do the damage, but the static link, Loader gets it off, and this could be the big turning point. He's seeing a lot of damage, but now Mag comes back in with a crush, and no one's still trying to get the punches through. It doesn't matter, even though he's not got the right click because he's lost it all, they should still be able to find Loader, and they do. Double kill for no one. They'll find 2 big kills. The fact that they get both S4 and Loader. S4 does not have buyback on this brew.
Couldn't penalty into Stampede either because he wanted to do.
Oh, Loader! Oh, that was a good force from Vega, bringing him down to the low ground, and now no one's trying to move in and make work of it. Before Bulldogs come forward, there is the static link now up from Loader, but no one still finds the kill. Nuts gets the Sonic Wave onto both Shoma and Solo. Blinks forward, looking for Shoma, but he's got the Glimmer Cape. He's going to be fine. Now Nuts needs to be careful about this one. The Blink falls there from Pasha. Gets the Who Stop double edge out. There's the Aghanim's Dune on no one, and Solo's going to bring him out of the fight. Says, mate, we're tagging you out of this one. So they'll take out the Bristle. They do end up losing Pasha on the Centaur. We'll see if Solo's able to get himself out of this one. And see if even maybe... No, he's not going to want to bring no one back into this one. And Solo, he's going to walk this off. Can Alliance punish the IO? We've got Bulldog moving in. At the same time, oh, this is the kill that's the interesting one. If they get a bash, he's not going to. He will still chase this, of course. Oh, nuts.
What?
Hey, go Scepter boys. Hey. Just teasing him there. Solo. He's like, get me. Bulldog getting Bulldog back to the face of... Okay, that's the kill. A mid-lane split comes out here from S4, and he'll try and turn onto Mag, who's gone a bit in. No one trying to move forward. Could do a fair bit against these brews, but he gets sent up in the air. Nuts comes in with the TP. Mag slides it down to the low ground. The stun still flies through. Nuts is there as a blink in. Look at you trap up Mag. Mag gets the crush off. It's not going to be enough. They'll lose the slide on here. Now no one could be in trouble. Shoma throws in the cast from the sidelines. He's got a death forward, but straight away it gets interrupted. No one puts the BKB. He's found the kill onto Nuts. Look at the damage here. He's trying to find S4 with the goo. Should be able to get it. One more punch, and he does. Double kill here for the Bristleback. Shoma should go down, but no one's going to look for the cleanup. Gets the go onto Bulldog. He's going to chase him, and look at this physical DPS. It's too much for Bulldog to deal with. Tries to juke it, but the mallet dig over. There's going to be a TP in from Pasha now. Down with the Stampede. They're looking for more. Blinks in, gets the Who Stomp off. They might even be able to get Ake as well. Have they got the control? They have. They allow no one to get into root the goo and start to chase. Loader looks for the static link. No one's going to be a bit careful here, but he doesn't care about it. He's still moving in. Crimson Guards coming out from both sides. There's going to be a TP and a buyback from Bulldog. Blinks in, he's got the Doom. Axe Doom dropped onto no one. Can they kill this Bristleback here? Solo's there. He's going to be there with the save. There is no relocate though. He's not going to be able to bring him back out. No, it's going to be the relocate. So he relocated in, so he will be able to bring Solo back out. Loader's trying to chase Pasha here through the jungle. Bulldog blinking forward. Hasn't got the Doom, but he's got the level death, doing a bit of damage. And Pasha, can he juke this one out? He gets the blink off. Can they still chase this? Bulldog's going to have a blink again a bit. The plasma field is going to connect, so Pasha will get himself out of there. And 41-39. Again, the craziness ensues between these two sides, and it really is showing no sign of stopping. I mean, we're 40.
Yeah.
Hey, Loader. Oh. Okay.
There's going to be more of that one.
Okay, all the paralyzing cars get sent back. Doesn't matter, doesn't bounce or anything. Pasha goes in with the Who Stomp. The Stampede is now being used. Now they look to try and reinitiate Air Alliance. They know the Stampede is down. They'd love to try and fight off the back of this one. Loader's moving forward, trying to get the standing link off, but there, straight away, so the controls there. The Death Ward as well. Loader, can he live through all this damage? No, he can't. Loader's going to go down. They have dropped the Doom onto no one. Level death as well. Solo's there. The Sonic Wave comes through. Can they kill no one? The heals there is not quite enough from the Witch Doctor. They'll lose the Bristleback. Solo will be able to relocate himself away from this. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment, maybe even more. Nuts, he's trying to chase down Shoma the Slayer. Bulldog's there with the backup, and so's Ake. They'll get the slot. Shiva's Guard's there as well. Shoma stuck in the trees. He'll go down. Double kill for Nuts. It's a 2-for-1. Is the follow-up there, though? They don't have the full damage output of the Bristle and the Witch Doctor. Solo coming in, just with the spirits. Scanning it out, but S4, he's ready to fight. Jumps in with the clap. Matt gets the crush out. Solo's going to get popped there. The Sonic Wave is beautiful from Nuts. Connects onto 2. There's your Stampede. They're trying blinking for one. Bulldog gets himself in. Gets the Shiva Slot. And now with the level death, the Shadow Strike as well onto Mag. They should be able to find the slaughter, and they will indeed. Killing spree for Nuts. Only Pashu Bashu surviving on the Centaur. And now Alliance, they're back up. They'll look to finish off Roshan. And with 4 heroes off the map, nothing that Vega can do to stop this. A lot more confident with the pressure that they can exert across the map, but Pasha's there with the blink forward. Loader gets off the static link, pops down the air, the cast comes out, it's going to get reversed back here, bounce onto Pasha, stopping him from getting in, but they should relocate. Oh, the Abyssal Blade, it gets slow as well, back onto no one, but he's still going to get to work, and there's your death off for Shoma. Look at it draw! Look at the damage with the control, the stop onto the Bulldog, the death roll just ripping through Alliance. They do lose 2 on Vega. S4 did get out the primal split. Can he do anything with it? Blinks himself back. Bulldog gets the Doom onto no one, but Glimmer can't keep him alive. Shoma getting, oh, he's getting ganged up up on by the creeps, and 4 are down on Vega, regardless of the beautiful death ward. They still come out off the back of that team fight. And Bulldog and S4 are going to look to push the base now. There is a buyback available here on the Bristol. Oh, hello, is it relocate? Oh, hello, let's get a bit of rat action, Alliance. You love some of this, but there's going to be a turn here. Looking for Solo. Alberts comes in as well. The Sonic Wave bursts down the IO. No one will look for the TP out. He's going to make it. But they lose the IO. The rat was not successful in Alliance. Just laughing at them now at this point. They're ready to fight. One hero down on the side of Vega, and Doom's now dropped on Shoma. The Doctor is in deep trouble. He'll go down. 2 heroes down. Oh. Hello.
There's no buybacks on either.
That's he got Doom so hard, it DC'd from the game, and they'll play on. Okay. I mean, I think that Axe upgrades need a nerf, Ice Rock. Shouldn't be doing that. What happens, that magical moment of the games, coming up to 60 minutes in. But Vega, they certainly went all out. You've got to give hats off to no one. He was having a great time for the most part of that game on the Bristol back.